Go.
Hi, I'm Maria, and I'm at Dillon Bread Company, our business in Vallejo, and I'm here with Bill. I got my tongue out. And we have been in business since 1994 and proudly in Vallejo since 1996. And some of you may be familiar with our cafe. We had that for 20 years and we retired from that in 2014. And now we are open for a pop-up twice a month. And it's always on a Thursday except for the day before Thanksgiving. And we just extended our hours. We are open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. In this location, we have a variety of foods from breakfast items to lunch items, take and bakes, and dessert. And we are on Ryder Street in South Vallejo, which is 1 block up from the Vallejo Humane Society, which is right over there. And actually the waterfront is right there, and you can see the ferries going by. And we have been here for 23 years at this location. So let's come inside and I'll show you what we've got. So this is our former cafe spot, and we have a little bit of bread left, not too much, but we do have baguettes, and we have Sharon's cookies, we have preserves that we make. One of our famous items are
Oh, you sell this in a farmer's market too,
we
right?
used to do the farmer's market years ago. We used to do Vallejo, Benicia, and American Canyon. But now we just do the 2 pop-ups. We have cinnamon rolls here. We've been making these for 23 years. They're very popular. I make 30 plus every pop-up.
Everything from scratch.
Everything is from scratch, right next door in our kitchen. And then this is our cookie bar, which you can see we don't have many left, but this is usually all jars of cookies.
Now this is for
Vintage
decoration,
stove.
right?
Yes, it does work.
Wow.
It does work. And that's our new logo. This is our old logo. So we kind of updated a little bit for the pop-up.
You still put them together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we also have, we do mixes. We sell flour, excellent flour from Petaluma, and various herbs and
Do you
spices.
distribute them through supermarkets or?
No, we just sell little, like for home use, 5-pound bags, and this is really great flour for home bakers. And normally these racks are full of bread, but it's kind of late in the day, so we have a little bit left. That's my favorite quote. And this is our rye. And then come on over here, and we've got our cold cakes, which are lunch items on the bottom, and usually the top is desserts.
Now I can see how big
Little
that is. On the picture, I
cheesecake.
couldn't tell how big.
I do little ones because most people want little ones, so you don't feel guilty.
So that's not a little one.
So that's a 4-inch.
Oh,
Perfect for 2.
okay.
Perfect
Great.
for 2.
Oh, I like that.
So this is our watermelon and tomato salad. We used to make that when the cafe was open.
Love watermelon.
Really delicious.
Looking good.
This is our gazpacho, which is what you asked me about.
Oh, the cold soup.
Cold
Oh.
tomato soup.
So you eat it with the guacamole?
Yes, you put that on top, and then there's fresh cilantro.
So that's an authentic Mexican soup?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
You're not Mexican, are you?
No, I'm not actually.
Oh, okay.
But my mom lived in Mexico City for, I think, 2 years in the 60s. So she makes the best Mexican food that I've ever had.
I see.
It's delicious. And we have a lot of vintage stuff.
Wow,
in
look at this
here.
vintage scale.
Scales.
Did you ever use it once before or just for
We
decoration?
actually use a balance scale because we weigh everything. We're kind of old school. Most people use gram scales now. We use the old-fashioned scales.
And what are these?
So this is our friend Marianne. She does essential oils. So she comes on Thursdays and has information if you're ever interested in essential oils. And this stuff is excellent.
Oh, okay.
You can bake with them too. I have baked with them. This is our focaccia, which is kind of like pizza. So you could have that for lunch.
Okay.
We have brownies. And these are salted almond chocolate. And this is my grandmother's recipe. This is fruit crisp. So it's got organic strawberries, organic blueberries, and then the topping, and then you bake it. It's delicious. Must have with vanilla ice cream.
So you just scoop on top of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good.
And then we have baguettes. We usually have baguettes, so we've got a few left. And then we have breadsticks. These are all handmade.
Ooh.
Yeah, these are really good. Cheese and wine. And this is our art collection. A friend of ours is an artist in Venetia, so we actually have a big mural on our back wall.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did that in 1999.
So you selling this for him or
No, they're just
for
for personal
display?
collection.
Yeah, I see.
And then we had our big chalkboards with our menu used to be on that years and years ago.
Oh, so actually this is your
Yep.
picture.
So this is our commercial.
Oh, I thought
kitchen,
it was just the fun.
No,
Okay,
this is,
so
this is the cafe.
okay.
So
Wow.
this is our commercial kitchen.
So when you mention about you also lease your space,
So
this
we
is the
do.
space you're talking
Sublease
about?
this space, yes.
I see.
So let me show you the oven. So this is our vintage oven. Let me turn the lid on for you. This is from Emeryville, made in 1941.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, look like new.
Yeah. It was one of the last ovens built in 1941 before the war. Before
Oh.
the U.S. entered World War II. So it's a great oven. It has 4 decks that rotate. There's a big gas line on the bottom.
Wow.
And it's like a huge convection oven.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's awesome.
The
It
new
will outlive me.
the new one don't look like it
No.
at all, right?
No, and it's all enamel, and it's modular. It comes apart.
Oh.
It's like a puzzle. You
So,
just put it
so,
back together.
so maintenance is not difficult here.
No, not at all. My dad did the maintenance for years until he got too old to do it. But yeah, it's really easy to maintain. This thing was built to last.
Because they don't make things like they
No,
used
they
to.
don't. And U.S. steel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great oven. And then we have vintage mixers too. I'll show you those. So they're right over here. And they're Hobarts. So this is our 60 with a 30-quart bowl. We have a 20. And this is our 80.
Which one do you use the most?
This one is for bread, mostly. This one is for small stuff like whipping cream or doing cupcakes, small batches. This is my favorite because it has, it's actually a 60 quart, which is that big bowl right there. The 60, but it has a 30 quart adapter. So it's a 60 and a 30.
So it's interchangeable. That's why you use the most.
Yeah, so I like this one the best.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
And they all around what year again?
30s, 1930s.
Wow,
Yep, made in the
1930.
USA. Made in the USA. Yep. Yeah, and then we have a tiny wolf over here. This is the extent of our oven.
Wow.
Tiny 2-burner wolf.
It still works.
It still works. Yep,
Basically,
you just have to
everything,
light it.
everything in this kitchen still works.
Yep. Yep. That's it. So that's our wolf. And this is really cool. This is a dough divider. So they still make these, same company. So what happens is you put your dough in here, like 3 pounds or whatever weight you want, and it cuts the dough in 36 equal weight parts. So these blades come down, cut them out, and you turn it out and you can make rolls or what, pita. My mom did pita with it this week. So still made the same.
Okay. Save a lot of...
Saves a lot
Yeah,
of time. Otherwise,
yeah.
everything's hand weighed. I'll show you the balance scale. How we
Okay.
weigh it. So that's over here. So everything is by weight. So we use this. We're old fashioned. So we have this scoop here. And you put your weight on here. And you got a counterweight. And then you just put your dry ingredients in there until it's level and you're done. And then we just put it straight into the mixer. So it saves time.
Right.
And it's more accurate. So that's how that's the old way. But we still do it the old way. And then we
But
have
right
our
now they probably use a digital
gram
scale,
gram
right?
scale. So and then we have our bulk bins here for our flour, sugar, whatever we're using. Just makes it easier.
Do you get most of your ingredient locally or?
All of our flour is from Petaluma. Keith Justo Bakery Supply in Petaluma, and he's actually part of the Justo family from San Francisco. So he distributes excellent flour. Most of the, I think probably 90% of the wheat is grown in Utah, and then it's milled in Utah, family mills, family farms, and he's the bakery part of the co-op, and he does all the test baking and distributes the flour.
Great. So
Excellent.
So you use quality ingredients.
Yes, the best that we can buy.
Great.
And then we have a little walk-in here. A small version. But that's our walk-in. Not too big, but it's perfect for us.
You don't use too much meat, right?
No, not. When we had the cafe, we had 68 lunch items.
Oh.
So we had a vegetarian menu, a meat lovers menu.
What kind of meat mostly?
Our most popular was turkey. Turkey sandwich was the most popular sandwich, and the second was our tuna.
Oh, okay.
And the tuna has a curry spice mix
So
with
no
raisins.
beef, chicken.
We used to do a roast beef sandwich. We would do a rare roast beef sandwich years and years ago.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's
My
not. People
favorite.
don't really want it. They
Really?
want turkey. Turkey was number one.
I guess it's because it's more healthier.
I think so, but you know, it's what you put on it.
Yeah.
The spreads. And then, so that's pretty much it for the bakery.
Interesting.
And then we got pans and measuring cups and all that stuff.
So how big is this place?
It's about a little over 2,000 square feet.
Combined. I see.
Combined with the cafe side and the kitchen side. So, yeah.
So you use that space for retail during that 2 Thursday of the
Yes,
week.
for the 2 days.
But you do
yes.
come in here to do baking
Yeah, so
all the
this
time,
is where
right?
we actually do all of the baking is in here. And this is Kiara, one of our tenants. So we sublease to bakers and candy makers.
I see.
Yeah. So yeah, the equipment's old, but it's built to last and works really well. So we love it. It's gonna outlive us.
Do you have any children?
I have I have one 6-year-old son.
Do you think,
And he's been in here since he was 6 weeks old.
so you think he's going to take over?
I don't know. He does like to cook, and he's done a lot of baking with my mom. My mom's already starting on molding. So yeah, he'll be able to make bread, that's for sure. Definitely.
That's great. Yeah, because most family business, future generation not interested in it, and that's when the business starts.
He's really interested, especially any chance to use equipment. So this is where our existing cafe was, and this counter was this way, and we had 30 seats with a bar.
30?
30 seats. Yep, we had tables and chairs, and we had the bar with 6 stools, and everything was made to order from scratch.
You have an old picture that you can share with me?
I don't even know if I have any old pictures. That was the one thing. It was before cell phones.
Oh.
So we don't have any pictures. And we used to
Not even one?
I mean, we might have a few. We also used to do catering and wholesale and all this stuff and no pictures. Only in my memory.
Oh, let's check out the big mural.
The mural is great. So my friend Joseph Melee and Venetia did this in 1999 for us.
Oh, so this has some history, huh?
Yeah.
I think you should consider.
So what
So
he
we couldn't paint over it, you know, we just left it. Even though we're storing stuff back here, we still love
I
it.
couldn't tell what it is.
It's abstract and it's whatever you want it to be. There's people in there, there's angels in there, there's animals in there. And the kids love it because it looks like it's done with crayons and it's very tactile.
Is it crayon? No.
No, it's acrylics, but
Acrylic.
it did it on purpose.
Yeah, it does look like one of those crayon or
So
something. Yeah.
It's meant to be touched, and the kids would come in and just love it. They would go right up to it.
What are all these books here? Are they cookbooks?
This is my mom's cookbook collection that she is slowly going through to make sure that she needs everything. But there's a lot.
And more vintage
More
scale up there.
scales. More vintage stuff up there.
Wow, look at the iced tea pot. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's great. And then that's for baked beans.
Oh,
It's like a warmer.
oh, this side looks old.
That is from Yuba in Benicia, the old Yuba warehouses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to live in there in the 90s. And one of our customers gave us this.
Now this
sign.
piece of wood looks
It's a
really old.
door. Yeah, it's an old door. One of our customers gave us that years and years ago.
Slow.
Yeah.
And what is this?
This
here?
is an old roaster. So it's a Nesco roaster, and it actually works great. You've got your oven on. This opens the top.
Oh,
You
okay.
could do meat in there. You could do soups in there. We actually still use these.
Wow.
Yeah, we use them for the holidays for personal use.
Do you have a microwave oven? I don't think I
We
see
do have
one.
a little one next to
Okay.
But yeah, it still works. Works great.
And this look like.
So this is a cherry.
Oh, you have an
cherry
apple
pitter.
peeler.
Apple peeler.
Wow.
This is a nutcracker. This is a cherry pitter. So you put
Oh.
cherries in there and it pits them when they go through.
What the seagull?
It just falls out the sides here. There's a little groove that it goes through.
Oh.
This is another apple corer. Another scale. We have lots of scales.
But this you don't use, right?
No.
Just for display.
Yeah. And then this is where we store all of our cookie jars and stuff for the pop-up, our displays for the pop-up. And usually we have the pre-orders here. And
So you do all the ordering?
people do place pre-orders. A lot of people. We have
No,
our
I
regular.
mean you order ingredients.
Yes, we order flour. We do go to Costco because we're not in business every day now, so we don't
Right.
get our produce delivered anymore. It doesn't make sense for us to do that. But I do go to the Vallejo Farmers Market. They have excellent produce.
Right.
So we try to get stuff there, and I've been getting excellent strawberries there.
Yep.
So, and this is our bread slicer. You got to check this out. So this is where you slice the bread, and it's kind of dangerous, but I'll turn it on for you. So you put the bread on that side, and then it comes through, and these are blades that rotate like that, and then the bread slides through, and it comes out in equal slices.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And these are still designed the same.
And you use this
We
all
use
the
it a
time.
lot. Yeah, so if customers would like their loaf slice, we can slice it. So which is a nice option. And this is just our, we've got an old Oregon.
Again, it's
One of our friends is a trash hauler, and this was going to the dump, so we have this.
Okay.
But it needs to move on to
I was
somebody
wondering,
else.
what is the organ doing?
Yeah, it needs to
there?
move on. But I will show you, this is really cool. This is an old grain scale. So the flour sacks would be put on there, and then they would weigh them, and then you do adjust the weights on this and here.
Oh,
Yeah, so this is how they used to do it. And
What-
this is a
what
coffee
this?
grinder. This is a commercial coffee grinder.
you sell coffee here, right?
We used to when we had the cafe. We sold
Oh,
coffee.
so you
we
don't
had
anymore.
good Reese's coffee. We had espresso. We had it all.
And I couldn't do anything
All kinds of stuff.
when I did
And this is
And this is another old stove. We got a lot of old stuff. It's a tiny little apartment stove.
apparently this place is not really that old. Not back in 1930s.
Yeah.
So it was just here, or you?
No, this was actually a customer of ours. We started the bakery in Pleasanton in 1994, and one of our customers in Pleasanton gave it to us. So
Oh.
we just used it for display, for our coffee display, and
Right.
all of that over the years. So the cafe, we got rid of most of our stuff, but we kept some things. So
See, this for pencil?
that's for fingers, right?
Wow, look at all this
Yeah, we
antique
got a
stuff.
lot of
Wow.
stuff. My grandparents had an antique store when I was a kid. So.
Oh, I see.
We always had antiques and all that.
He has a great smile. Always starts.
That's remnants of the cafe.
Oh, you still have your old cafe sign?
We do. So the old cafe sign was actually, see that Dillon bread up there?
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, we had two. So I have one in my kitchen at home, but that's the one that's left.
I see.
Before that, I was just